I think I've finally run out of excuses to give in the post show. I think it's becoming unfortunate that it's become an ugly pattern of me having to give the bad news that yet another loss, yet another heartbreaking moment.
But Chiru, do you see the problem? 5 wicket,
Rob,
like we were
ek
6
nahi
down.
hai.
We were 6 down, and we had to rely our hopes on Murugan Ashwin and Jaidev Unadkat,
Yeah.
which doesn't make any sense. And मैं कह रहा हूँ, I understand कि bowling weak है तो उसे bolster कर रहे हैं, but end of the day 200 रन जा रहे हैं. तो 200 रन देने ही है तो एटलीस्ट बैटिंग स्ट्रांग करते हैं.
True.
And anyway 200 रन जा रहे हैं तो एटलीस्ट we'll have someone like Tim David or anyone.
Tim David, and honestly, three overseas players.
Yeah, I would honestly want someone like Sanjay Yadav or Arjun Tendulkar to come in क्योंकि दोनों actually young है and it is a good time. Right now, no one is hoping for a miracle और हम लोग qualify हो जाएंगे. Right now, this season is very difficult to be very honest क्योंकि ये ऐसे irregular हार नहीं है. This is a blatant.
It's a pattern also.
It's very much visible that we do not have a proper playing 11. Let's accept it. Let's build youngsters. Brevis was a beautiful thing today. It was so delightful to watch Brevis. क्या खेल रहा था? He was confident. तो ये एक है. Tilak Verma was a positive, but Tilak का भी run out का I'm not sure what's happening.
But I think that's it, man. I think the exuberance of youth is a two-sided sword. So you have that hunger in a young player who's ready to play and kill it for you.
Yeah.
But then you lose out on the experience. And we saw that today. We've seen that in the last game, the game before that, where Tilak Verma gave away his wicket. I promise you, if Dewald Brevis would have stayed for even 1 over more, it would have been a different game. It was 12 or 13 runs difference at the end.
Yeah.
It was 2 shots for him.
Yeah.
Silly shot.
Yeah.
He had already hit a couple of boundaries in the over.
Correct.
Gave it away. Similarly, the run out.
Yeah.
Man, Tilak, we love you. Trust me from
Really?
the bottom
Yeah.
of my heart. I'm saying this, but unfortunately, a little bit of experience. I think it's very important to remember that you, in fact, brought this up, that Mahila Jayawardene had said this about, I think, 2016,
2018 season. It's a new team.
It's a new team, and I think this is a transition phase. And unlike other teams, हम लोग की team में बहुत सारे youngsters हैं जो under 18 हैं, right? अगर आप देख रहे हो घर पे पलटन, just imagine your age and how you were at 18. If you're younger than that, then imagine how you are now. And if you're paid crores, playing in front of a stadium full of 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, 25,000, it gets to you.
Correct.
So there is a time where you've hit 2 sixes, 3 sixes, like I'm
Getting carried away.
unstoppable.
But I think that's a very valid point. It was Brevis who brought us back into the game. At one stage we were going at 6 and 7 runs an over, and then he brought us back to 100 in 10 overs. So that was a hope. He gave us that belief that Mumbai kar sakti hai. But well said. If he had stayed for even possibly 4 balls more, I think the whole. Even
we
but
can't
अगर
rely
जीत भी
on
जाते ना,
Brevis utna, right?
Yeah, and जीत
we
भी
have to
जाते तो
understand that West
But Samisha,
Pollard.
we have no choice.
एक काम करते हैं, अपना बहुत झगड़ा हो रहा है.
unfortunately.
Let's just call the fans. Let's have a discussion with them, and then we'll speak again and fight again.
Yes, we need that.
Fans, come on. Bhadvi, disappointed, but like, what do you have to say on this loss?
Rightly mentioned that another heartbreak, because it was like we were almost there, to win the match, and then suddenly the last over, and I would just say another heartbreak where we were just one step away somewhere from winning the first match of the season, and it's still pending for us.
But Bhadvi, tell me what changes do you want? Because right now, मेरे हिसाब से जो भी bowlers ले रहे हैं, हम लोग 5-5, 6-6 bowlers लेके जा रहे हैं, फिर भी 200 रन तो जा रहे हैं. Would you rather want कि ऐसे मतलब strong batting lineup हो जाए? टिम डेविड वगैरह को ऐड कर दो, अर्जुन को ऐड कर दो, मे बी समवन लाइक संजय यादव एज वेल जो बैट कर सकते हैं. फेबियन एलन है, लाइक ही वाज वाचिंग फॉर दैट. तो वुड यू प्रेफर दैट ओवर हैविंग, क्योंकि यार 6 डाउन आई कैन नॉट रिलाई एज अ एमआई फैन होप्स ऑन मुरुगन अश्विन एंड उनदकट टू सेव. मतलब थोड़े रन्स ऐड करेंगे और इतना भी नहीं होप कर सकते कि 20 बॉल में 40 मार.
राइट. एज यू राइटली मेंशन कि जरूरत है, स्पेशली मैचेस जो ऐसे हो रही है जहाँ पे यू हैव टू चेज अराउंड 200 or 200 plus, and at any time the top order can fail, or maybe they are not able to add that many runs. You need your low order very strong, especially in T20 format.
Regank, I'm going to come to you, buddy. A bunch of problems in the team right now, and again I think we have to just have a little patience. I think we have to just write this season off. And Paltan, believe me, I'm not writing it off as we're not going to qualify. Miracles do happen. Stranger things have happened in cricket. But I'm going to say it as it is. A lot of youth, and like I said before, exuberance of youth is a two-sided sword. Do you think कि somewhere अपने batting में middle order ठीक ठाक चल रहा है, लेकिन अपना लोअर मिडिल ऑर्डर जहां कृणाल पांडे आते थे, जहां उसके बाद कुल्टन नायल आते थे, अब अगर 5 डाउन पे मुर्गन अश्विन आ रहे हैं, I cannot, or I'm guessing you fans at home cannot expect कि यार 12 runs and over में मुर्गन अश्विन, जसप्रीत बुमराह और टिमाल मिल्स हमको जिताएंगे. What changes would you see happen in the MI team? Can you hear me, Mrigank?
Oh, it's for me.
Yeah, I want to get an outsider's opinion, man. I want to get an outsider's opinion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you said, the thing today was that even though like my team did not perform well, I genuinely believe that our bowling is absolute it's kind of rubbish. We get overwhelmed very quickly, and the moment someone takes us on, it's very evident that the whole momentum shifts. So when Devil did that today, it's a miracle that we escaped that and we somehow made it through, and that's because Mumbai did not, have that kind of depth. And that Pollard run out happened, which was unfortunate for you guys. Surya Kumar tried his best. But yeah, basically the depth was lacking. So definitely for this season, I feel like, bringing in someone like Arjun Tendulkar. Yeah. I've seen him bat in the Mumbai T20. He's promising. And it's good to give him a chance. We don't know if he comes off or not, but it's better than what's happening right now because it gives you that one extra all-rounder. And then this season, I think it's more about experimentation because now this is a 10-team IPL, and we can't qualifying in 14 points will be almost impossible because in 2011 no one qualified in 14 points, and you can't. It's just too tough. Right. So now for MI to win everything and qualify, sure, we've seen things happen in the IPL, so it could. Yeah. But it's unlikely. So for that, I would think that auction mein, they have to work hard and yes, Jofra will be coming next year. So maybe they have a more accurate vision of the balance of the team, so they can get better players.
On that note, Bhadavi, do you think that this is the team for 2023? If you look at them, they are going through a transition period. So what do you have to say about this team? They are building it for the future. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, because we have a lot of youngsters, and today itself we saw that how when the main players were not able to perform, the youngsters took the charge and they got us right into the game. So we are building up the team. I'm sure by the next year we'll have, as we mentioned, Arjun Tendulkar or many such players like that who can join the team. It's in the building process, and when you have young players, you do need time or a year to get into the zone and get them winning the matches.
Fair enough. Let's do one thing. Let's have a look at the match summary. Match summary, please.
At least something's making me smile in the studio. Thank you, Kunal, for that.
Punjab Kings 20 overs, 198 for 5. Shikhar Dhawan scoring 70 runs, Mayank 52, and Jitesh 30 not out. Mumbai Indians Brevis really impressing all of us with his clean hitting, 49 of 25 deliveries. Surya Kumar 43 of 30, and Tilak 36 of 20. I really see, honestly, like you mentioned, I agree that Brevis or thoda tikta to jeet sakte the.
He would have been the youngest international player to make a 50 in the IPL if he just made one run.
But that doesn't change the fact that our batting order has a major flaw in it right now. 6 down, we don't have bowlers who can bat basically. Unadkat is one solution, by the way. Not taking credit away from him.
Can we publicly apologize because we've been highly critical of him when he's not performed. Man, he's been our saving grace, honestly.
He's actually the one who has been, adding some valuable runs, saving runs with his bowling.
Correct.
And he has been doing well.
And Kunal, I think that he has proved it time and again, even while captaining Saurashtra. He comes in at the number 7, number 8. Time and again, when they find themselves in difficult situations, he has gone out and rescued his team time and again. So yes, he is that bowling all-rounder. He's not a solution to our problem.
I wouldn't call him an all-rounder. I think that word is very loosely used since the last 2 seasons. I think the Imran Khan and Kapil Dev will take massive. You can't put Unadkat in the same.
But he can bat and he can go big. He's that sort of a cricketer at this moment.
But again, I completely agree with you. My opinion still is at.
So you're of the opinion that all-rounder is Yuvraj Singh, which is something I agree.
Yeah.
Others are part-timers, which is fair.
Yeah, that's absolutely
that used to
fine.
be the case still at least 2 or 3 seasons back, and now you see the all-rounder pool. You cannot see a Jofra Archer is just an out-and-out brilliant pace bowler who
Correct.
can swing his bat. Malinga has hit 30, 40 runs. It doesn't
CLT.
make him an all-rounder.
Correct,
Anyway,
correct.
that's not the point. I digress. My point is, I cannot, any other team today playing, if it was 12 runs and over, 6 wickets down, 12 runs and over to get in 4 overs, the batting
Correct.
team is favourite.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you see a Murugan Ashwin batting with Timal Mills, Jasprit Bumrah, it's
Yeah.
automatically, and you could see that
Absolutely
and
right.
that's why I think the Punjab Kings players today were so heated, so animated,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they knew if we get into the head of the
Correct.
top order.
They were egging them on. They
Yeah.
were
And,
egging
and
them
why
on
I think it
from
was a
the
very
start,
good ploy.
you
I
know?
don't think it is unfair cricket to do that because they weren't abusing. You saw them. Even
Yeah.
someone as
You know,
adorable as
exactly
Arshdeep
that.
Singh has
Exactly.
put his hands like, I'm like, oh my God,
You know,
he's...
just a stare could be very intimidating
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
this point of time.
Not
you
from
know.
Arshdeep, but
But he got
adorable.
into,
But he
got
tried.
into his eyes, like
Exactly.
when it
You know,
comes
he's
to
like,
Pollard
you know,
as well.
just look, just
Rahul
watch
Chair,
the ball.
Rahul, what's up, bro? You're a boy, man. Anyways, yeah, I think they did what they had to win, and
Yeah.
the better team did do that.
Correct.
But
But I think
unfortunately, I
let's-
think going back to the drawing board, like you said, I don't think it's one problem, like the death bowling, just bowling in general. And I think we're lacking an out and out all rounder, like
Yeah.
what a Fabian Adam do.
Correct.
Probably an Arjun Tendulkar. I don't know. I haven't seen much of him on the international circuit. No one else has either.
Yeah.
Like he's proved himself in the domestic circuit.
Yeah, but he was called as the net bowler for England team in the 2019 World Cup. If they feel
Yeah.
he's worth it to bowl at
Absolutely.
pace in
So
the
did he
nets.
injure best or root? Someone he got on the toe, I
Correct.
remember.
I'm not sure.
You know, his bouncers and his beamers have
very
to
good.
watch out
Beamers?
for. You
know,
know, to
dude.
literally to watch
Yeah.
out for, because he's a young talent, and if
Yeah.
you watch him bowl, you know, it's spectacular.
Yeah.
Because he comes out, you know, with no pressure on the whole.
Yeah.
He just wants to express himself. So possibly getting him in, getting so many Fabian Allen in also is definitely no harm over here.
Indeed.
I see a lot of comments where people are like कि यार you know हम पूरी 11 टीम भी भर लेना मतलब 11 players भी भर लेना still that 6th and the 5th player is missing and we can't find that. And I read this comment here where Chiv Papal says that we miss Hardik Pandya.
For first, wipe your tears.
Anyways, guys, I think,
speechless,
I
like-
think
I remember me and Kunal were, you know, on the 15th over. हम ऐसे थे कि
Yeah.
okay, it's
Sath
Surya,
mein.
everything's there. But then we need to understand that we can't rely, we
On
can't
two
put
batsmen,
that
yeah.
pressure on Surya because
Yeah.
you know, ऊपर
Yeah.
बैट्समैन है उनको काम करना है इसके
Right,
नीचे
right,
भी लोगों को काम करना है which people are not doing. So
Exactly.
but even what you need to remember, that
Rage.
team also, the team that won us so much,
2020, yeah.
took a
Correct.
few seasons to build.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2018 was that year.
You know, as I
basically.
said, na, good things take time to happen.
Yeah.
It's only one step at a time when you climb a ladder that you
Yeah.
reach the top. You know, it's not overnight success.
you
so
tell
that
me
is
what.
something.
So this season, what do we have to do? Like
So
हमें
right
कोई
now,
plan है?
this season our focus has to be on figuring out कौन exact playing 11 है for the next seasons. जो कोई भी है. That has to be the main focus. So I think this is what SRS did last season. The moment they knew कि Warner's not playing and जो भी they were getting, they were sure कि they are out of the tournament. They started figuring out कि मुझे कौन 3 को retain करना है. They went for Umran Malik, they went for Williamson. They figured out उनका.
But
So
we
right
already
now,
have our 4 players.
no,
retained.
not
So
for
now-
retain, for next season.
No, I don't understand that if we have our 4 players,
Yeah.
we have to just fix the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
No,
7
but
players. Then
correct, correct.
Where
Yeah.
are
I
we going
agree
wrong?
on that. I agree on that. But we have to now look at a picture where the auction has been done. We have to make do with what we have.
True.
Yeah.
Now, if every player performs his role to perfection, I still do not see this team not winning a match.
Yeah, yeah.
We can still come back in this
Almost
contest.
there.
I love the
We were. I
effort.
think today would have been.
were
Oh my God! It was,
We
you
were
right
almost
there.
there, and I think this was one of their best efforts in
Yeah.
all the matches
True.
till now.
We are gradually
got
getting
them
better,
to the wire.
but,
we got them down to the wire.
But I don't see it like something's got to give, because look, the kind of the stage of cricket that it is. But what I'm still extremely pleased about, Paltan, is your undying support.
Yeah, yeah.
I am so, you have no idea how happy it makes me just to see the fact that you guys still have your teams back. And on
Yes.
that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. I know it's a tough loss again. I'm done making excuses. It's not a good time to be a Mumbai Indians fan. But this is the thing, they've given us so much. I think this is when just as good supporters we have their back. We'll be back for the next game before the first innings to entertain you. And please try to smile as much as you can. God knows evil too. Good night.